Welcome to the Marc Ben podcast. I'm your host, of course, Marc Ben, and I know y'all are used to guests being on the podcast, but the podcast is going into a different direction. I truly want to thank all of the guests that came on. I really appreciate it. You didn't have to come out, but you came out anyway. You showed support. You know what I'm saying? You spoke your mind, you spoke your piece. We had some very good convos. And I'm going to still continue to have people on the podcast. But like I said, it's going into a different direction. More of it's going into a different direction. So I'm now going to the direction of talking to the men. I see nowadays that a lot of men, roles have changed. Men are now currently relying on their wives or their significant others to do things for them. The roles are switched. I know it's going to bring a lot of controversy for the podcast, but I'm here to speak truth. And if controversy comes, then controversy comes, but it is what it is. So yeah, like I said, I'm speaking to the men. I'm speaking to the men like, men, what happened? What happened to the roles? What happened to the parts we're supposed to play in the marriage? What happened? What happened to the men of society? What strong men are no longer strong men. We bicker and pout and so emotional. We got to get back to the state of being men nowadays. Because once you become real men, women could become real women. There's a lot of issues that's going on in the world because men have left their role of leadership. Men have left their role of leadership. And we got to step back up to the plate that we belong to, where God blessed us. And by the way, everything that I speak on, I believe truly in God. And I believe truly in his word, that Bible. Yeah, I know. I see a lot of faces right now. Oh, you believe in the Bible? You believe in that man-made book? I believe that is God's word. And because of that word, because of the things that I've abided by of his word, my life did a whole 360. In previous videos, I've spoke a lot of my testimonies and the things that I've went through and the things that me and my wife went through. So there has to be truth to it if it changed me and my wife's life and marriage 360 degrees. And even others that know of his word, that loves his word, that loves God, it changed their marriages and their lives as well. So everything that I speak on, I try to go off the book. Even on everyday life, I try to live according to the word. I'm not perfect. I'm trying to get to that point. Yes, it does says in his word that you need to live perfect. Yes, it says in his word. Look it up. You'll see it. But that's where I'm trying to be. I'm not there yet. By no means am I a pastor or a preacher and I have a congregation, I have a church. I'm just speaking on what men should be doing. This channel is to get men to look. If you're depressed, if you feel down, you feel that your marriage isn't the way it's supposed to be, you feel that your leadership role, you need to get back to that role, the priest of your house, then this channel is for you. If you don't abide by the word and whatever, this channel ain't for you, but you might learn a thing or two. But all that being said, we're going back to the episode right here. So I'm the only one here, and I'm going to be speaking on these things on these little mini episodes that's going on here. And if anybody want to be a guest, of the things that I'm talking about, just let me know. Reach out to me. As long as you're in the Miami area, you can come through. As long as you're not destructive and all of that, hey, I'll invite you to the studio and we can have a discussion, If you feel I'm wrong, if you feel that Bible is wrong, that's cool. We can have a discussion. Let's get it. In any event, what I'm going to be talking about today is what I feel a lot of men fail, even in the Bible. A lot of great men fail because of this topic that I'm about to speak on right now. And that topic, temptation of men. Yeah, that's right. Temptation of men. And what do I mean by temptation? There's so many temptations, but I feel the number one temptation, when marriages go down the drain, relationships go down the train, trust goes out down the train. The temptation of men, women. Women are the temptation of men. Women can cause destruction in the household. And I'm not speaking on, women is just destruction. I'm just saying married men go after women because women probably seduce them or the way they dress, and men fall because of the temptation of women. How I know this? Because before my marriage, I used to be a womanizer. I used to have all type of women. Not gonna lie to you, I was a womanizer. But thank God for changing my life. But I'm speaking to the men out here who face temptation of the women out here, especially nowadays in 2022. Man, you can step out to Walmart, you can step out to Target, you can step out to these places and women have tight clothes, the makeup, the hair. You can see everything. I'm telling you, you can see the print in everything. And I'm going to keep it real for my guys on here. I know that's hard. That's truly hard. And then you got some guys are in shape. They look, handsome. And they get flirted on. They get flirted with. And it's hard to fight that, But yeah, temptation of men. So we got dressing sexual, social media influence, workplace attractions, and subtle flirting. So as I was speaking on briefly with this dressing sexual. So women nowadays, they dress very, very sexual. Very sexual. Like I say, you can see everything. The spandex pants, the tight shirt, the cleavage hanging out. They got the cat-like makeup to make the eyes look cat-like, the contacts. Man, they got it all. The foundation, man, they got it. They have it all. And the way they walk, all of that, it's very tempting for men not to say anything because you have naked. It's a lot of temptation. Thighs showing, the booty showing, all of that is showing. Even in a simple place at the gas station, a woman walked through 7, 8, 9 times out of 10, she's dressed sexual. And of course, the men are tempted. We're going to look. Some men are going to say something. Hey, yo, hey, what's up? Yo, hey, what's going on? It's very tempting, especially if your household is wrong. If your household is upside down, you and your wife are bickering and you and your wife haven't seen eye to eye in years. And you see this young thing walk by and it's like, yo, what's good? Dressing sexual, man, you can see everything. I know that's a problem. I had it bad back in the day. I had it bad. Anything that looked good, that outer shell looks good. And you want to get the number. You want to go savage. That's just what it is. And then, of course, social media influence. When you pick up this phone, whether you're on TikTok, whether you're on IG, even Facebook, anything, you jump on there, YouTube, whatever, you jump on there, man, and the first thing you see is like a woman got these tight clothes on, sweating or whatever, they exercising, gym life. Yeah, it's okay to exercise and show people your progress, but come on now, ladies, it's like you showing everything, and it's like, yo, of course dude's gonna be in your DMs like, yo, what's up, mom, what's good, all of that. Scrolling down the wallpaper on Facebook or whatever, you got these pictures. I wish I could show y'all an example, but like I said, I got Facebook and I be scrolling down on it, and especially like TikTok and IG, man, there's so many videos and pictures of women like laying down in her bed with the filters on and slow music playing. Like, trust me, it's there. And you get super tempted, especially if you're mad at your wife or y'all going through like a little separation at the moment or whatever. Those things happen in those moments, and then you make those decisions, and you can regret that. These divorce settlements nowadays is crazy. Man, you can lose your house, lose your kids. You can lose all of that, all over temptation. A lot of people fail. A lot of great men fell from this. Workplace as well. You work around, I'm not saying every job is like this, but you could go in and you got women that works in there. Of course, they're dressed sexual. They're probably in competition with one another, or they probably have a crush on somebody in there. So they come with the scent, with the perfume. They got the stuff on their lip, the honey lips, the eyes, the cleavage showing, very short skirt. They walking sexual. It's very seductive. And it could, the way you say things are subtle. It's like, oh, hi, but in that way, it's like inviting, and it's like, yo, what's up? It's hard to like balance that. Like, especially if she's coming on to you and she's attractive, she's your type. She probably has a long hair and a perfect body. She's smart. She smells good, and she just looks exotic. Whatever your preference is, that's what's gonna be in her. And it's that urge that's gonna make you want to kind of, hey, yo, what's up? Hey, what's going on? You want to go get some drinks? You want to do this? You want to do that? And next thing you know, you caught up in an entanglement. Workplace attractions. And like I say, subtle flirting. If a female likes you, it'll be very subtle. It'll be very subtle, but it'll get your attention. It could be like a simple touch on the shoulder. It could be a simple touch of the hand. You got to pass her something and she accidentally like touches your hand. And it's like, what was that? Like, you feel that. Because if a girl don't want to touch your hand, she ain't gonna touch your hand. It's gonna be like, this is her hand and this is, the guy's hand. And it's a piece of paper. And she's gonna make sure if she don't like you like that, she's gonna grab it in a certain position but if she likes you, she gonna touch your hand. She gonna touch your finger. It's gonna be soft and you gonna notice. It's very subtle, but you're gonna notice. And you're gonna be like, hey, she might do little things you just don't know. Especially, like I keep jumping to this point, especially if you got problems at home. You and your wife been bickering for years, never seen eye to eye. You're not attracted to your wife no more because of weight or whatever the case might be. And you got this person that's putting moves on you. We have a strong sexual urge, men, like women too, but men have it strong. And gotta be careful. Temptation. I want to jump off topic a little bit besides the temptation. So do you guys know depression in men is real? A lot of people don't understand. Like a lot of men go through depressions. A lot of men go through problems. They can't really open up and speak to one another because, we're quick to judge. Oh, you soft, man. And you falling for her? Oh, man. It's very, it's that type of game when you're talking to men. So I did like a little research. So do you know in 2019, men died by suicide 3.63 times as often as women? This is a study for 2019. It could probably be more now. 3.63 times the amount of women. That's a lot. That's over 3 times. Why do you think that men are depressed? Why do you think that? Men have so much on their plates. I can attest because I'm a man. Men have a lot on their plate. You're trying to juggle a lot of things. And we're built for it, of course. But sometimes we need an outlet. Sometimes it's like, man, somebody could give some type of advice. Somebody can say something that can kind of gravitate towards me, kind of help me out in my life. It's crazy. And on top of that, depression and unhappiness causes horrible decisions. Man, don't ever make decisions out of desperation or out of unhappiness. You're going to make the wrong decision. You got to have a level head, a clear head. Do not make decisions out of depression. Man, you make the wrong decisions. There's probably couples out there right now that made a decision. They're with a woman because they thought at that time, oh, she held me down. Or she was good for me. And you made that decision, especially kids get involved. You can't go back from that. It's not a reset. It's not like a system, like a PlayStation where, oh, I died, let me try it again. No, man, once a kid come in the world, it's you guys as kids. If you don't like her like that, if she's, whatever, you're stuck. You are stuck. And fellas, some of y'all fellas know what it is being on child support and on all of that. You made a decision out of desperation. And a lot of y'all probably didn't. I'm just speaking to the ones that are depressed, that is about to go down that wrong road, about to get with that wrong woman. Because you think, oh man, if I get with her, everything will be good. Nah, man, think it through. Listen to your heart. Really watch. Open your eyes, pay attention. have discernment, right? So we're gonna jump back on temptation, right? So attention, men and women, we both have attention. We are attention seeking. It's very different, but then again, it's kind of the same. It's attention, right? Men, and I'm talking straight men. I'm not talking about like bisexual, none of that. This is not for you. This is not that. I'm talking about straight men only. Straight men seek attention from women, right? You get a new car, 2022 Camaro, 22 racing rims. I don't know really about cars. I'm just trying to paint the picture. You ain't getting it to, you're getting it to look good. And you want the women to see it, especially if you're single and you want to feel young. You want to feel like I got power, I got money, I got respect. You go cop that off the lot. You driving down US 1. You don't really take US 1, but today, since you got that whip, you finna drive down US 1, windows down, beat bumping. You know what I'm saying? You want to be noticed, especially you get to the light and you see, a car pull up and it got 2 females in there. Attractive. Of course they gonna look. And you got the window down. And you like, yeah. That's that attention. I know I'm not speaking for every man, but I'm just saying, I've been there. I've had a new car and I've done it. Because I wanted that attention. Right? Man, it's crazy. So attention, men seeks attention from women. Guess what? If your marriage is in shambles, divorce is about to happen, separation, all that, before that state, your wife is not giving you that attention at home. But then, put it like this. There's a lot of doctors, lawyers, a lot of successful people that go to the strip clubs or that are on OnlyFans. And for those of you who don't know what OnlyFans is, I don't know what it is. I've never been on there, but listen and, keep my ears open. I heard about what it is. I guess it happened when the pandemic happened and strippers could no longer, make money in the strip clubs. They had everything closed down. So they started making money online. They get their phone, got the camera on, and they're dancing, they're shaking their rumps. I know I sound old fashioned. I don't curse. But they shaking their rumps, they shaking that booty, you know what I'm saying? Everything jumping up and down. And you got cats. They got the cash app. This is my cash app. Cinnamon 363 sweets, and you got cats on there. They like, man, I like that, And they throwing they cash apping the money. $5 here, $3 here. And if you're important, she gonna notice you. What's up, B Black 33? What's good? And you throwing enough money or you cash apping enough money, the attention's on you. You want the party to keep going because she noticed you. She talking to you. So you going to keep. It's like a strip club. But I don't know too much about it. I'm just going off of that. But we're going to go back to the strip club because that's what I'm familiar with. Yep, I've been in a strip club a time or two. Don't judge me. But anyways, so you got a lot of successful men that are in strip clubs. And they're married. A lot of them married, living a double life. They're at home. They've been married to their wife for 15 years. The wife is always nagging all the time. You don't do this. You don't love me. I hate you. I can't believe I'm married to you. And I'm not saying that the women are saying this. I'm just giving you like a extreme example so you can get the picture. So every day, so this guy, he has a lot of stress at work. Yeah, he's making money, but he has a lot of stress at work, deals to close, people to see, people to talk to. So he had a rough day at work. He goes home. He knows he goes home. He's going to hear from his wife. She's never happy. Always nicking, right? So it's like, man, I'm finna go out. He go to the strip club. He go in there. It's nothing but young, in shape women over there. All of them in tip-top shape. Young, too. It's like the older you get, the younger you want them. Hey, this is real talk, people. I ain't making this up. So you go in there and it's like, man, you got your drink in hand. You probably got your Jack and rum or whatever, and you in that vibing. And you see the one you like. You like, I like her. And of course, she comes to you. It's a business. She goes to that guy that's married. They got 2 kids. Hey, how you doing? I never seen you here before. This your first time in here? And then the conversation going. He feels that's attention. That's attention. He likes that attention. He likes when a young pretty thing is giving him attention. How was your day? Oh, you look important. What do you do? Oh, you look stressed. Oh, don't let her stress you out. I'm here for you, baby. Don't worry about it. And you're there and you're sucking it all in. It's like, and guess what? You might not do nothing the first night. You might throw a little money because that's a business. You got to throw some money. Guess what? You go home, you ego boosted. It's like, And that might last for a couple of days. And then you back at it again. You go back and you look for her. And you talk to her more. You spend more time with her. You spend more money with her. You go to the back room with her. You see things from her. She do things for you. And now you in a double life. Now you got 2 cell phones, 3 cell phones. One at work. You got your personal. You got one probably in the trunk somewhere. I ain't giving up game. I'm just saying, That's attention. That's attention. So if there's women that's looking, I advise, man, like y'all need to start complimenting each other, start boosting each other up. And I'm going on to say, like I say, husbands are no order of wives. I want to divorce her for whatever reason, Oh, she got big over the years. I don't like big women, or she this and she that. And, like we got to work on each other, just like men, we have to get in shape. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to become sloppy, stay in shape, work out, eat better. It makes you feel better. Get a haircut, get a tape up, do things that make yourself feel good. Compliment your woman, tell her, ask her, compliment her. Y'all compliment each other. Keep that thing alive. You don't want that thing to die like The Walking Dead. Y'all both walk around the house like The Walking Dead. Both of y'all zombies, like, come on. We could do better, man. Let's get our game up. If you're tired of your finances, hey man, find something else. Find a better job. Put your resumes out there. You never know. I spoke about this a lot of times when it comes to budgeting and all of that from my previous videos and episodes. Find something better. Show courageousness. Be courageous. Get out there. Look for more finances. Get a hustle. Get a side hustle. Start a business. Do something. Right? Same with women. Women, like, don't lay around and gain weight and all of that. Like, do better. Work out. Make yourself feel better. Just a lot of things. Because a lot of things play big parts in a marriage of why your husband don't like you and vice versa. Right? So we're going to jump back in. So how to fight temptation. Like I said, this is a podcast. I go off of the word God first in everything. God first in everything. Seek God first. Learn to hear from the Holy Spirit. Hear God first. Put God first. Put God first in your marriage before any and everything. Please do. Because if not, you're living kind of chaotic. And then it comes to discipline at the end of the day. Discipline yourself. It's just like if you want to lose weight, you have to be disciplined in food, disciplined in what you put in your body. You got to be disciplined in exercising and working out. I shouldn't talk because I need to be working out and exercising as well, which I'm finna jump on that too. But it's just like anything, discipline. And eventually it becomes a lifestyle. Discipline yourself to fight temptation. Temptation is in front of me and anybody every single day. I can step out right now and go to Walmart. I can go to Target. I can go to the gas station. I can go to the dollar store. I can go to McDonald's. I can go anywhere and there's temptation everywhere. And some women, they don't care. True story. I used to order out for breakfast at this restaurant. True story. And I go in and it was this young lady there. I guess she was attracted to me. I don't know why. It is what it is. But I go in. She smiles. Oh, hey, how are you? You place your order. You got to leave your name. Oh, my name Marc. Oh, okay, Marc. Okay, it'll be done in 30 minutes. It'll be done in 20 minutes. And I come. And every time I used to eat at this place a lot. Mind you, my wife is with me, but she's in the car. We're ordering to go. So I go and order the food and come back out. So I used to eat there every single Saturday. And this girl started flirting with me. Oh, I know your name. Your name, Marc. Laugh, giggle. And I already knew where it was going because, like I say, I used to be a womanizer. I know these traits. I already know it already. Been there, done that. So I'm just like, so it was at one point I went in and she was like, you don't want any drink with your food? I'm like, nah, I usually go to the gas station. She was like, I'll pay for your drink. Not drinks with an S, but drink. And I'm like, nah, no, thank you. I'm good. I don't need. She was like, no, don't worry about it. I got it. You're loyal customers. Playing that bull crap. No. And I even told her, I'm like, look, my wife in the car. I even told her my wife in the car, her face would change from to. She hated when I said that. And I'm just trying to drive the point. I'm good. Like, I'm happily married. I'm good. And that's just some of the examples that a lot of men fail, because I know if it was the old me 10 years ago, I would have got the number. I would have gotten the number. Real talk. And I know some of y'all that's listening, and she wasn't no ugly girl either. She wasn't ugly by a long shot. But I know some of y'all, as of today, right now, if that was to happen to you, you'll fail. You would fail because you have no discipline. You don't know how to say no. You don't know how to think deeper in the future. This could cause me everything. This could cause me my kids. This could cause me my house. This could possibly even end my job. A lot of things could happen. And I mean, my job, you might be in a public figure eye and things happen. It comes to light. Your reputation is tarnished. You lose your clients and all of that. And you don't want that. Don't think of the moment. Think the repercussions behind it. What could happen? I'm pretty sure those of you watching right now knew or know many men that failed, divorce, because of one female or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. But some, it's even one female, you get caught up. Was it worth it? And it's because you look successful. You look like somebody, right? You got your haircut. You look fresh. Women like that. Like they like to see men groomed, in shape, always happy, cheerful, walking with confidence, shoulders up, chin up. They like that. They're impressed. They're mesmerized by that. So of course they're going to get at you. They're going to get at you. You have to be strong enough. I'm married. I'm good. Because otherwise, you're going to jump into something else that you're going to fully regret. Trust me when I tell you that. And most importantly, I can say most importantly, but very important, be careful what you are attracted to, right? Like I said, I'm speaking to married men, but I'll slide over to the single men because I want to focus more on married men because I'm married and I know what I'm talking about now. But I can slide over to the single men. Men that's single, be careful what you're attracted to. I promise you, be careful what you are attracted to, right? What do you mean by that? I'm gonna speak car terms, vehicles, right? You go to let's say a car. We're in 2022. Let's say there's 2020. I'm not gonna say a make a model, but let's say there's 2020. It was involved in an accident. It was a total loss. Insurance deemed, you know what? Trying to fix this vehicle is gonna cost more money than what is valued. So it's a total loss. We're going to give you what the vehicle is worth. That's it. That's what we're obligated to do. That vehicle now goes to the salvage or whatever. Someone sees it and says, hey, the engine is good. I just got to work on it and I can put this back on the road and resell it as a salvaged car, right? So that happens. Mind you, this engine has, 80,000 miles on it. Some work had to be done because it was in an accident. It would never run the same. It's not the same car. That's why I say salvage or rebuild title. It's not the same car. So you got all these mileages. You got all these surgeries done. Yeah, people in and out of the car. Unknown people in and out of the car. The keys is handed to person to person to person. The value is just down. They fixed this vehicle, right? And the paint job is amazing. I mean, the paint job looks so new. They put the cosmetics on this vehicle. This vehicle looks amazing. It's sparkly, it's shiny, and all that. But the inside ain't good because it's salvaged. It's rebuilt. It ain't the same. It ain't original, right? So you go to the dealer, and this dealer say, "Man, I'll sell this car to you for $25,000." And you have the $25,000, and you say, I like it just because I like this paint. I like the way it drives as of now, like right now, right? I like how it drives. I like how it is now. Not knowing it's going to give you problems in the future. You don't know that. You're looking at the now. Be careful what you're attracted to. You buy this $25,000 car. That's like a brand new car, of course, that price tag. And you get it. And then a year later, you got a transmission problem because of something that happened a long time ago. You get the transmission fixed. That's $3,000. Then you got one part of the engine that needs to be rebuilt because, whatever, it's due to an accident. You get it fixed. That's another $4,000, right? Or you replace the engine. I don't know. You love this car so much. Then the window regulator go out. The window no longer goes up and down. And so many things starts to happen with this car over time. To the point you're like, I'm disgusted of this car. Oh, man, I should have never got this car. It's too late. You already dumped your time being at the mechanic shop, fixing on it yourself, blowing all type of money on it, in which you should have just did your research the first time. Oh, this car was it was a total loss? I don't want that car. Nah. Same with, I'm not saying all women, but same with a lot of these women out here. Man, they're used up. They're used up. They got a history. They have a history. And you're attracted to her at the time because she got on this foundation. She got on the lashes. She got on these contacts. She got the long hair in. She got the little thing that you can pull up above your belly and it makes it appear flat. And, she's just hiding up all the scars and all of that. And you're attracted to it that one time. You don't know her. You don't know her. Until a year later, a kid is involved and you look over and you're like, man, same with a used car. And I'm not by no means comparing a woman to a used car, but I'm just trying to set the analogy. I'm just trying to give you a picture to all my men out there that are single and you're just looking at that outer shell. Be careful what you are attracted to. It even says that in Proverbs a lot. The honey lips, be careful of her. Be careful of her looks. It says it a lot. But I'm just saying, be careful before you make the wrong mistake. Right? So, last topic, last one of the day. Structured home. It's going out to my married men out here. Structured home. Structured home. What do you mean by structured home? In order for something to run good, it needs a structure. What do you mean by structure? Take a business for an example. You have the head of the business. It could be an agency owner. It could be the CEO. It could be the CFO, whatever, who's ever in charge of the entire operation. That's the head. He makes the very important decisions. He makes decisions that keeps the business afloat. He has to hire accountants and financial advisors and whatever that goes on in that industry. He has to know it thoroughly. He has to hire the right people to have that company succeed, continue to grow. Without him or her, that business will go under, right? That's the head. So the workers can't say, I'm the head. No, there has to be a head. In a household, there has to be a head. And who is the head? Well, here's the controversy. Here is the controversy. A lot of people think the husband and the wife are equal. Oh no, it's equal. We're both the heads. No, negative. Yes, you're one. You operate as one, but it's specified. Men, you are the head of the house. You are a head of the wife. Yeah, I said it. You are the head of the household. I can see the faces now, especially in the women. Oh, he don't like women. Oh, he races against women. Yeah, oh, we got another one, guys. Nah, like I say, everything I say is going off of the word, the Bible. That's what I live that's why I try to live my life based off of. So you have to, your home has to be struck. It has to be established that you are the leader. You are the head of the house. If that is not established, you do not have a structured home. It's chaos. You're constantly battling with your wife about decisions and what you can and can't do. That's a no-go. And that's why a lot of marriages don't fail. Do this, do that. Why didn't you call me? What, like, I know what I'm talking about. Make it known. Communicate. You are the head of the household, men. Wife, I'm sorry, just you have to be submissive to your husband. He is the leader. I don't care if it's the wife makes more than the husband. And I was just talking to somebody today about this. An average woman, and it's so broad, it's so ambiguous, this term, the average, because average can mean a lot. But honestly, a lot of women can't handle making more than a husband and being submissive. It can't happen. If a woman makes more, if the wife makes more than a husband, and I know I'm getting off topic here, this is a whole nother topic in itself. I might do it. I am going to do it in the future. But the wife makes more than a husband, you can't tell her what to do. And I'm not saying this is for every woman, but this is for the average, most women. Nope. Especially nowadays, you got the social media in your life. You got the TV in your life, but not even TV, but social media. You got all these, we are equal, women are better than men. Oh, man, that stuff get to your head. Put that down. Put social media down. And that's another reason why I'm doing these podcasts is to put some positivity out there. Give some men some hope, But back to the subject at hand. Average, more. If a wife makes more than a man, 9 times out of 10, you can't tell her nothing. She's the leader, and house is chaotic. Divorce is coming soon. That is going to end very soon. So established men, you have to get back on your roles. Got to get back on your A game. If you're not good with finances, doing taxes, just like with any new job that you go to, you have to learn that job. You better learn those taxes. You better learn how to budget. You have to learn to save your marriage. You have to learn. Be more in your kid's life. For the fathers out there, be more in your kid's life. Be there. Be there to discipline. Be there to support. Be there to show especially if you got sons, teach your sons how to be a man. Teach them responsibilities. For your daughters, teach them responsibilities. Teach them how to be a woman so that way they're not out here on OnlyFans showing the world. That embarrasses you. That's your girl that's doing that. That's your daughter that's doing that at 18 years old, partying, coming in all types of morning, drunk, high, don't know where she was, haven't seen her in 3 days. I know I'm talking to somebody out there. Be more in your daughter's life. Be more in your son's life. Be that father figure. It's easy to just walk away. It's easy to do whatever. But the hardest part is being there. And I promise you, it's great rewards in the future if you're there as a dad. Trust me on that. Trust me. And I see that's just a lot of households that's like that. A lot of households are chaotic. And you got girls out here, you got women, little girls out here, 14 years old, smoking weed, already having sex, having kids. Already, there's no type of husband, male, father figure discipline in the house. None. Mothers hanging out with the daughters, clubbing with the daughters. Mothers ain't even mothers no more. And dads are nowhere to be found. They are hanging out. They all chilling. Oh, I'm vibing, I'm with my boys, That's a whole nother subject in itself. I'm going to jump off that. There's going to be more of that in the future. Anybody want to jump on that, you let me know, You just got to establish or re-establish the structure. This is for the men that started being the head of the house and then fell off. You got to get back on that. It's your role. That is your role. Man, I tell my wife all the time. I'm like, look, babe, I am the head of the house. She knows this. I have to do my job. If I'm at work and she's stranded out on the side of the road, I don't care what my employer says. Thank God I got a cool employer. He'd be like, go ahead. But even if he says, no, you can't. Man, listen, I'm going to help my wife. Man, listen, it is what it is. I'm going to help her. And you're going to ask her. She'll tell you. That's my job. I'm not finna have her call AAA or whatever. If I could do it, man, I'm there. I'm there. When it's time for the bills and everything to be paid, guess what? I make sure everything is set in the account. Everything. I was horrible in math in school, but I know how to count. I know how to balance. That's for sure. Because life taught me that. Attending the church. Learning how to be a man. I learned that through life. I learned that by the grace of God. A lot of people don't know, but thank God I do. And what I know, I'm going to share it with you because I'm not doing this to get rich. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this because I see a lot of men struggling nowadays. And they don't have no advice. They don't know who to listen to. Only thing they got to listen to is social media. Or they listening, especially the younger dudes, man, they out here listening to these rappers that ain't talking about nothing. Only thing they talking about is, I bust your head. I got the 4/5. I got the Nina. I got 6 chicks around. That's their influence. And then for the older guys, they're already scarred, divorced, on child support. They ain't got nobody to. So this goes out to the men that really wants to be, that needs to hear some things, something positive, something that'll help them. This is why I'm doing this podcast from here on out. It's for my men out there. Once the men get in line, the women will get in line. I feel sorry for the younger guys. I'm sorry for getting off topic. I feel sorry for the younger guys. 19, 20, 21. Girl of their dreams is right in front of them, but yet they can't date her because she got an older dude that got money. They got businesses that support her. He pays my car note. He pays my this and he pays my that. He gives me $5,000. Got sugar daddies at 21 years old. What can this little 21-year-old dude do? He work at McDonald's or whatever. He trying to make it. Trying to, they the same age. She probably a little younger. And he trying to talk to her. And she looking at him like, you ain't got no money. This dude over here, 45. He take care of me. If you can't take care of me, that's the society that we living in. That's the society that we living in. Where do you think that comes from? It comes from home. No leadership. None of that. Men, you got to step up. Let's do it. Let's stop messing around. When that ceases, when men stop paying for that, women will get in line. They can't make money like that no more. Would that change? No, of course it's going to get worse. But you don't want your daughter out there doing that. For those of you who got daughters, you don't want them out there doing that. So let's get it together, men. This is all for my men out here, man. We got this. Don't worry about it. We got this. Communication is key for a structured home. Talk to your wife. If you can't talk to your wife, she ain't trying to hear you. Man. All I can say is, like I said, you're the head of the house. You're trying to reestablish that. If she ain't trying to listen, the damage is already done. Hey, man, either she can get on board or sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But communication is key. If you don't like the way your wife is living, if she's gotten, unhealthy over the years or whatever, motivate her, inspire her. Babe, listen, we finna do this. We finna do that. Make her feel special. That's your job. That's your job. Motivate her. Lift her up. And vice versa. Like I said, compliment your wife and encourage your wife. And last but not least, on a positive note, if you are happy at home, there's no need to seek another woman. Yeah, of course. I'm happy at home. There ain't no stories about me out there. If you hear a story about me with another woman, that happened 10, 15 yeyears ago. And that's a fact. That's a guarantee. I can take my phone right now and I can have my wife go through it. Because we share emails. We share the same bank account. We're one. As a marriage, we're one. I ain't got nothing to hide. And I can go through her phone too. She ain't got nothing to hide either. It is what it is. A lot of y'all can't do that. Maybe I'm opening up a can or something. But hey, man, if you're happy at home, there's no other woman out there that could tempt you to get off track. And also, too, I want to put this out there. Like I said, I used to be a womanizer back in the day, man. I've been through the mud with women. I know what it is out there. It's probably worse now, but I know what it is out there. Women don't really. As long as you got the nice car, you got the jewelry on, you look like you got some money, you can pull out some money, got a little credit card or whatever, she gonna mess with you because you can benefit her. You can buy her things. You can pay for things. You can pay for utilities. You can pay for bills. You're getting used for something, right? Trust me, I was down a low one point in my life. I had absolutely nothing. Let me give you a comparison. When I did have my jobs, when I were making a lot of money, it was no problem me going to get a haircut, dressing nice, smelling good. And I can go out there and honestly get about 10 numbers. I'm not even exaggerating this. I can go out there and get 10 numbers. It's all because of the appearance. I got the nice chain. I got the jewelry. I got the watch. I got the nice shoes. I'm dressed up the part. I smell good. I could buy her something. I ain't saying I'm buying like tricking on her. I'm just saying like, you want something to eat? I got you. That's nothing. When I was down and out, I tried the same thing. Not one number. And the numbers that I did get was nothing. Like I said, I didn't have kids. So I'm attracting women with kids. I don't want a woman with no kids. Now, no disrespect to women that have kids that's single, but I wasn't on that. Nah, I'm good. But you try to find something young and, nope. Can't do nothing for me. That's just what it was. Especially ain't looking up to par. You know how the finances to look up to par to. Just saying. So yeah. So this is the episode, man. Temptation of men. Women. The downfall of men. Not saying that women are bad. I'm just saying a lot of men lose a lot being married, being tempted, actually doing it, getting caught, losing everything. Now they're alone or they're with someone now they don't even want to be with. Man, I don't know why I'm with this woman or this person. Your decisions. So drop your comments below. Let me know what it is, whether it's hurtful, whether it's you agree or you disagree or whatever. And like I said, I'm going to have a lot of more topics like this. And hopefully I can get some guests that we could talk about these type of things. Until next time, this is the Marc Ben Podcast, and I'm out.